Welcome. My name is Ryan James Miller, and I am so pumped that you are here. If you are watching this, it means you've already taken the first step. You registered, invested, you showed up before the workshop even started. That tells me something about you. You're not someone who just waits around hoping for things to get better. You're somebody who actually does something about it. So before we get together, just in a few days, I wanted to send you something worth your time. It's not a replay, it's not a highlight reel, it's a real conversation that sets you up to get you everything possible out of our time together. This is going to be about 4 or 5 minutes, so grab a pen if you have one, because there's a worksheet that goes with this, and I'm going to give you one simple assignment at the end that will make the workshop significantly more valuable for you. So let's jump right into it. So I want to start off by naming something that I think you've been feeling for a while. You likely have a really good product. You know how it works. You've seen it deliver real outcomes for the right clients. And yet, when you reach out to the brokers you actually want to work with, the ones who could open real doors for you, you get nothing back. No reply, no call, no meeting, just silence. And the easy explanation is that brokers are busy, that they get too many emails, their timing is off. Maybe you need a better subject line. Maybe you need to try LinkedIn instead. Maybe you just need to follow up one more time. Those all may be true. But here's what I want you to sit with before our workshop. The brokers who are ignoring you aren't ignoring everyone. They're responding to somebody. They're taking meetings with someone, and that someone is not doing something magical. They're just saying something different than what you are saying. That's the real problem. And it's not a technology problem. It's not a timing problem, and it's not a volume problem. It's a messaging problem. And message problems are completely fixable. That is exactly what we're going to fix together in this workshop, and what I've fixed for hundreds of sales professionals just like you. Okay, so here's one idea that I want to leave you with before we meet together. Brokers don't wake up thinking about your product. I know you want it to be that way, but it's just not the case. But what they do wake up thinking about is their pipeline, the employer group that they're trying to land, the renewal they're nervous about, the competitor who keeps eating at their book. That's their world. That's what occupies their mental space on every given morning. And when your message walks into that world and leads with your product, your features, your differentiators, it does not fit. It feels like an interruption, and they delete it. But when your message, when it walks into the world and speaks directly to the thing that you're already thinking about, or they are already thinking about, specifically, how can they win more business? That lands differently. You stop becoming a vendor, you start becoming a resource. That single shift is the foundation for everything we're going to build in this workshop together. I'm not going to tell you how to execute it just yet. That's what the workshop is for, but I want that idea sitting in the back of your mind between now and then. Okay. Here's what the workshop is and what it is not. And I just want to be really, really clear on this. You obviously already paid, you're participating, but I just want to be clear. This is not a webinar where you're going to sit back and take notes you never look at again. This has got to be a working session. That means you're going to leave with something specific to your product, your market, and the brokers you are actually trying to reach. We're going to talk about how to identify exactly what a broker is trying to win. We're going to talk about how to connect what you sell to that specific outcome. And we're going to talk about how to build outreach around that connection. So when the broker reads your message, they actually feel like you understand their world. I've used this with clients across the insurance space, pharmacy consultants, virtual care providers. And what I can tell you is that if you get this right, the meetings will come. Not because you are lucky, but because you are giving the brokers a reason to say yes. That's what we're building together. Okay, before you close this video, one assignment. I've got one assignment for you. Just one. I want you to pull out the worksheet that came with this video. There are 3 questions on it, and I want you to think about them seriously before we're together. But the primary question is this: who is the one broker you most want to get in front of? And what do you know about the type of employer group that they're trying to win? That's the question we're trying to answer. One broker, one employer group. So go through those 3 questions, write down your answers, bring them to the workshop, because we are going to use those to build you an outreach system like you've never experienced before. I'll see you soon. I cannot wait. You come ready. I will be ready. Let's go.